Good morning, everyone. This is Mike with the National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi, with a weekly weather briefing for Thursday, November 20th, 2025. I'll be talking today a little bit about patchy, dense fog that'll be possible over our east on Friday morning, how we're transitioning into a wet weather pattern with three main periods of rain. Temperatures will exhibit a cooling trend through the week, and we'll end up with cooler than normal temperatures by Thanksgiving morning, and the projected rainfall amounts through the week 2 to 4 inches. We've been having bouts of dense fog across the area for the last several mornings. Some of it's been really dense with dense fog advisories in place. We're thinking the fog will be more patchy. So, patchy dense fog in the yellow area, basically over east Mississippi on Friday morning, will be possible. And we're looking for the fog to, again, whatever develops, to begin dissipating around 9 a.m. and later. So until then, we need to use low beam headlights and allow more distance between cars, etc. during dense fog potential. All right, starting with today and moving into Friday, we've had warmer than normal temperatures and even set a few record highs over the last several days and record warm lows as it's remained pretty warm and moist at night. And today we still have high pressure anchored across our southeast, kind of holding pretty stout. And the rain chances are going up and around us last night and continuing this morning. But as we transition into the afternoon and into tonight, and especially by the Friday, the rain chances will increase, including the chance for rain amounts as the system begins to shift a little more to the east across our region. Once this initial system goes through the weekend, we'll see much lower chances for rain, continued above normal temperatures. And other than that, there's not much to talk about there. But another system will be brewing just to our west Monday, and it'll move across the area Monday night and Tuesday, bringing another cold front. There is some potential, although we're not advertising it, that later on there could be the potential for isolated severe or strong to severe storms across the area Tuesday along and just ahead of the cold front. We'll continue to monitor the pattern, but at least we're looking for beneficial rain of a couple inches again with this particular system. The third system that we're looking for during this week will begin to move into the area again on Wednesday, and by Thanksgiving morning it's supposed to be well to our south, even though there will still be the chance for some post-frontal rain. This should bring another widespread rain event, maybe lighter amounts than the previous two rain events. And this will be definitely a stronger cold front. So at this time, we're not anticipating any severe weather or flash flooding, but we'll continue to monitor how the rain stacks up through the week and also how the atmospheric parameters start becoming favorable or not for the potential for any severe weather. And then cooler than normal temperatures again will definitely follow this cold front. Okay, this graphic shows the amount of rain that we're expecting across the region, but if we focus in on our area across Mississippi, Northeast Louisiana, and Southeast Arkansas, you can see that there's a large area that we're anticipating potential 2 to 4 inches across much of the area by Thanksgiving morning. And still, we're not anticipating any flooding issues, but depending on how the thunderstorms train across the area and things work out, there could be some minor runoff issues, especially in the poor drainage areas and whatnot. And the lighter amounts looks to be across our southeast. And if you look at Florida, where there's not really looking for too much rainfall through the week, it's pretty much where the surface and the upper level ridging will continue to maintain a stronghold across the area. Okay, this graphic on the left shows our temperature forecast from today all the way through Thanksgiving. And you can see that there is a cooling trend, especially with the coldest temperatures expected on Thanksgiving morning there. If If you look at the probability of precipitation, the graphic that's on the right, there's a lot of green on the area. But some of the highest rainfall amounts, or should say the highest chance for rain, is expected on Friday across our area, and then with the Monday, Tuesday system. The Wednesday, Thursday system is still looking potential for wetting rain across the area. And at this point, you can see that the highest probability of precipitation is not that great, but that's also further out. And as we get closer, those rainfall chances will probably increase a bit. So we'll be watching that system as well. All right, I talked a little bit about the patchy dense fog that we are expecting on Friday morning. And overall, we're transitioning from warm and dry to a wet weather pattern with a cooling trend across the area. There's three main periods of rain that we're looking at right now, and much cooler temperatures are expected by Thanksgiving. And the rain amounts at this time are looking to be 2 to 4 inches. That's not ruling out any locally heavier amounts, and the lighter amounts, maybe less than 2 inches through the period, looks to occur over our southeast. So that concludes this week's multimedia weather briefing. And as always, thanks for viewing.